This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the one and only Bill Murray was in the Hazleton area over the weekend. He was helping raise some money for the Hazleton Integration Project. Hear what he had to say next. That's right, Bill Murray. Last night I just had to go home and watch Scrooged with the new honorary Hazletonian. I'm a longtime resident and I'm much less famous. My name's Ken Kara. This is FYI, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. At a groundbreaking ceremony for a baseball-themed playground at the Hazleton One Community Center last Thursday, Chicago Cubs manager Joe Maddon hinted that there may be a surprise guest coming to the area Friday night. Well, Friday night's Hazleton Integration Project casino-style fundraiser came, and so did superstar and Ghostbuster Bill Murray. Murray took the time to talk with many in attendance at the Valley Country Club. Of course, he made some jokes and many selfies were taken. Maddon introduced him to the crowd, and then Murray threw a John Lester-like curveball and reintroduced Hazleton's own Joe Maddon.
I would like to repeat that introduction. I'd like to introduce the manager of the Chicago Cubs. And I would like to repeat after me in a loud chant that will bring all those loudmouths in the other room into this room. Mr. Joe Maddon. But I want to thank Joe and all of you for making it possible for me to have a destination journey of Hazleton, Pennsylvania. We're going to get snowed in tonight. It's going to sound very much like Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
What a night for hip. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. That's from Ghostbusters. Guess what? Murray was really awesome, but he wasn't my favorite part of the hip festivities. That came on Saturday during Joe Maddon Day when local kids asked Maddon some questions. We'll have that story in sports. In other news, Congressman Lou Barletta presented some long overdue medals on Friday. Those honored included Army veteran Curtis Ashner of Lake Harmony, who is deceased. His son Curtis accepted the medals. Other recipients included Army veteran Jan Banger of Drums, Army veteran Edwin Kishbaugh of Stillwater, who is deceased, Navy veteran James Rosengrant of Tunkhannock, and Army veteran Edward Zunsky of Hazel Township, missing in action. Charles Zunsky accepted his brother's medals. June Kissinger, the sister of Mr. Kishbaugh, also received the Gold Star lapel button, signifying the loss of her brother's life during armed conflict. Well, Christmas is just days away, and one supermarket in our area is busy both inside and out. Thomas's Family Market in the Churchill Mall off Route 309 in Hazel Township is once again offering fresh fish at its outdoor fish market. We stopped by and talked with the store manager.
Christmas Eve holiday tradition with the Italian people of Italian heritage. They have the 7 fishes for good luck. A lot of people serve smelts, calamari, shrimp, haddock, crab, etc. Shrimp.
So is that all the fish you have here, or what other types of seafood do you have at your tent?
I have a lot of different types of lobster tails. We have cold water and warm water tails. We have shrimp that's from the Gulf of Mexico. It's USA shrimp. We also have cooked and easy peel shrimp, haddock, bacala, clams, oysters.
Grab your smelts and bacala. The fish market at Thomas's Family Market is open 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. and even later as we get closer to Christmas. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt stopped by our studios today. He talked about parks and parking. Here's Lisa Sugart.
I'm pleased to welcome Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt back to our studios, talking about a project that is going to be continuing. We've seen the benches at the Center City Park at the corner of Broad and Laurel Streets, and many people may not be aware of the fact that those benches were donated by the mayor.
Yes, it was a project that I wanted to start when I first came into office and give people places to sit at all the parks. I chose to do the Center City Park first, where we installed 5 little benches with that represent each branch of the military. My plan is to get a set of those at each of the, I believe there's 11 or 14 parks throughout the city, just to offer us, somewhere to sit and yet still recognize the men and women of the military.
So you picked up the price tag for these, and these were not cheap.
These were purchased by myself and then the mayor's Hazelton Revitalization Fund, which is one of my charities that I have. We also started to install solid concrete picnic tables at some playgrounds. So far I got James Street and the West Court playground done. They're solid, concrete tables that will last for a long time. So again, that's something else throughout my term I would like to get, some tables, sitting area at these parks.
So you got a little bit of mixed reviews on the benches at first. I think people maybe thought the city paid for them. So how's it been now that they know that you paid $800 a piece for each of these benches?
Well, the picnic tables were $800. The benches, the benches were $125 each. I don't do things because I want people to know I paid for them. But when the concern came up that, about tax money, then I did say that I paid for them or my foundation paid for them, and gone from there. I mean, I don't do things for recognition, and I don't want people to know what I do.
Well, another thing that is happening this week to allow shoppers to come downtown and shop for free parking. So that's something that the city made possible.
Well, it's a tradition, I guess, that carried on. I mean, this year we are going for 2 weeks, which starts today and continues through January into January 2nd. Free meter parking in the downtown area. We want to, entice people to come down and see how downtown has been, prospering and bringing back to life, and all the little shops that are down there. And there's such a variety of things that are going on downtown that, I want to, entice people to come down.
All right, so that's nice. So when you come downtown this week and through January 2nd, you will see that there are bags over the meters for free parking to allow you to go and shop. And lastly, there's going to be a swearing-in ceremony this week in the city of Hazelton. Any hints on what that's all about?
There will be 3 officers sworn into the city. So it's another first of its kind, but it should be an exciting day.
You say a first of its kind. There is a twist on this, which we will tell you about when it actually happens, because it's. You told me to read the press release carefully.
Yeah, it's something different.
All right. So it's not your normal swearing-in ceremony that will be taking place at City Hall. Mayor, thanks so much for stopping by and keeping us up to date on what's happening. Good luck with the projects, with the parks, and thank you for the free parking.
You're welcome. Have a nice holiday.
All right. Same to you. Hazelton Mayor Jeff Cassatt.
Thank you, Lisa. Coming up, your local weather forecast and more great gift ideas from FYI. And later, you will hear the toughest question Joe Madden was ever asked in his entire life, in my opinion, and it came from a local 17-year-old. Check it out in sports.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Looking for a gift for that special woman in your life? Give her the gift of fitness and good health. Core Fitness Hazelton, the area's premier women's-only gym, has gift certificates available for monthly gym memberships, as well as their upcoming hit boot camp program. A new 8-week camp kicks off Monday, January 2nd. Call Core Fitness at 570-455-7818 or stop by 711 West Broad Street in Hazelton. Office hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Speaking of gifts, Lisa Sugart has some great ideas for the book lover on your list.
Today we welcome Michelle Kujmeter. She is the Youth Services Librarian at the Hazelton Area Public Library, and she has some great ideas for holiday gift giving. Michelle, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for inviting us to participate.
Well, we are thrilled, and we were talking, and there are a lot of great gift ideas that you have that are all book related.
There are. There's a number of ways that you can give the gift of books and reading to children and young adults through the holidays or other special occasions.
Now, you brought some special books with you, so tell us about some of the recommendations you have.
I did. I brought some books along, starting with as young as an infant, that you can do board books with them. You want to look for some bright colors, some rounded corners for that. They'll a lot of times do nursery rhymes and fairy tales. things like that for the youngest children. Preschoolers, there's a number of great picture books that are out. You could go the classic routine and go with your old favorites. You could go with Dr. Seuss, Goodnight Moon, things that you remember from when you were a child and share that, or some of the new authors and illustrators that are out that have some great things for young children.
All righty. What are the most popular? Like, are there a lot that people come in to read at the library?
There are a number of authors that just have a series of books that children just enjoy just from beginning to end.
All righty. Well, now you also have some other great gift ideas, because someone can give a gift and it will benefit the Hazleton Area Public Library.
Yes, they can. We have an honor and memorial book program so that you can give a monetary donation to the library and a title is chosen in honor or in memory of someone, and it can be put at our main library or at one of our branch libraries. And it could be adult books or juvenile books.
Okay, that's a great idea. What do they do if they want to do that? Just give you a call?
They can give us a call, and they could do that over the phone, or they can come in person to do that.
All righty. And we were talking, and you said another great gift, I guess, to yourself or to your children or what? The library card itself.
Absolutely. One of the greatest gifts you can give your children is that opportunity to read. Buying books is expensive, but using the library, these resources are available. They're free with a library card. There's books, there's movies, there's online resources. So doing that just opens up a whole world for the children to get them a card.
All right. Well, great tips for everybody out there. If they have any questions or concerns, they can just give you a call, I'm sure, and you'll help them out.
Yes, certainly. They can give us a call at the public library, stop in and see us. We'd love to have them visit over the holidays. The kids will be off school, and it'll be a great time to visit the library when there's no school and families in and the toys are put away, to come in and visit us at the library.
All right, very good. Michelle Kujmeter. And if you want the number for the library, it's 570-454-2961. You can also go to hazletonlibrary.org for more information. But talk to Michelle. She has great gift ideas. Remember, a book, always a perfect gift.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Blue and white, my favorite colors. Actually, even though I'm a Penn State fan, my favorite color is orange. Weird, I know. Go Syracuse, I guess. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear and cold, low of only 12 degrees. On Tuesday, we'll get up near freezing, high of 31. It will be sunny. Tuesday night, we're down to 22 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Wednesday, partly sunny, will be above freezing in the mid-30s. Wednesday night, 20% chance of snow and freezing rain after 2 a.m., low of 27. On Thursday, snow and freezing rain likely after 8 a.m., becoming all snow after 2 p.m. We'll have a high of 35 degrees. On Thursday night, expect some snow showers, mainly before 8 p.m., low of 26. For our Friday, we have a 30% chance of snow showers before 8 a.m., high of 36. Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 27 degrees. Green screen is up on FYI right now. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers. Pick 2, 20, pick 3, 911, pick 4, 6255, and pick 5, 81867. We come back, more with Hazleton's own Joe Madden.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
All right, let's get out our hip party hats. The Hazleton Integration Project's annual holiday events continued on Saturday with Joe Madden Day. It was at this event at the Hazleton One Community Center that I learned about a great program called Communities That Care, and I also heard the best question ever at a press conference. Being a manager in Major League Baseball comes with a lot of pressure. It's a profession where everyone is always second-guessing you. Chicago Cubs manager Joe Madden knows this, and he seems to thrive on it.
The world I live in, on a daily basis, there's a lot of hyper-criticism, and honestly, I do kind of dig it. And the reason why, I think, is because I feel very strongly in what I do and how I do it. I believe in what I do and how I do it, and nobody else has ever really walked my shoes to get to that point, to do what I'm doing right now. Nobody in the game right now. So I'm very confident, so if you want to either criticize or second guess me, please do. I probably have a pretty strong answer in return.
However, I don't think anything could have prepared him for the question he received during Joe Madden Day at the Hazleton One Community Center. 17-year-old Vanessa Clement stepped up to the mic and without hesitation asked if he was a Snaps guy or a Longos guy.
Anybody from Snaps here tonight? That's really an awesome question. It really is. At Third Base Luncheonette, where I hung out, they normally had Snapster in the corner. So you didn't have to, you walk over, you grab it on your own. I'm a Snaps guy, but I do like Longos, don't get me wrong, I'm a Snaps guy. I'm a Snaps guy.
If you're not from the area, you should know there's an age-old passionate debate in Hazleton about the best cold deli-style pizza. My wife will fight anyone who doesn't think Frankie's is the best. You had the best question of the night, I think. I mean, were you thinking about this when you come? I mean, were you just waiting for that moment?
Yeah, I think about that all the time because I go back and forth, but I love Snaps. I'm happy that Joe Madden agrees and that we're on the same page about that.
Clement is a part of communities that care. The 17-year-old Hazleton area high school senior really enjoys the program, and currently she's working on a mural near the Pine Street Playground. She encourages others to join CTC by stopping by the Hazleton One Community Center to sign up. You seem like you're proud of the area, you're proud of this. Joe Madden, I mean, what do you think? Are you a sports fan, or are you just proud of Joe because of who he is?
I'm proud of Joe because he came back here, you know, like a lot of people want to just move out of here and forget about it as soon as it becomes successful, but he really cares about this place, and I think that's really great because it's an amazing town with amazing people in it that can come here and work towards their dream, and they can do it, and he's done it, and he's come back, and he's really helping out the area, and I think that's amazing.
Clement was one of a bunch of students who had the chance to ask Madden a question, and Madden had some great answers.
Were you the one who named the team the Cubs?
I was not. I was not the one that named the team the Cubs. I would have chosen the Mountaineers probably. When we were here, when we went to high school here back in the day, before you were around, we were the Hazleton High School Mountaineers. And still, it's probably one of my top 3 favorite nicknames for a team. And I'm very, very proud that I was able to play for the Mountaineers, who never lost to West Hazleton while I was here.
Thank you.
Anybody from West Hazleton?
No matter what your favorite cold pizza is, everyone from the Hazleton area can probably come to agreement on who their favorite manager is in Major League Baseball.
With great pride from 300 and some thousand people in Luzerne County, we love you and great job.
Next Monday, December 26th, we have a special Out of Left Field for you on SSPTV. It's all about Joe Madden and the Cubs World Series championship. See how the area celebrated the title, what it means to a longtime Cubs fan, and we'll have much more from Madden's triumphant homecoming. There were a number of big sporting events over the weekend in our area. I'll talk about some of them on Wednesday with Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker, and what we miss, Ron Marchetti will hit on during his short shot segment on Friday. Right now, here he is with Trivia Treats.
Six days before Christmas, 13 days before 2017, 49 days before the Super Bowl, but only 3 days before bowl season begins. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl is on Thursday, and the Hawaii Bowl is on Friday. I'm not excited about any bowl game 2 days before Christmas, but I am excited about the Heart of Texas Bowl 2 days after Christmas. Army has a chance to win 8 games in the same season for the first time in 20 years. And speaking of bowl games, 36 years ago today, December 19, 1980, one of the best bowl games that was ever played took place in the Holiday Bowl that was played at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego. And if you heard this in a bar room, you would never believe it. It was one of the most exciting finishes ever. I remember this when I was 36 years younger. The SMU Mustangs, led by running backs Craig James and Eric Dickerson, carried a 38-19 lead over BYU into the fourth quarter and then held a 45-25 lead with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to play when the real action began. BYU quarterback Jim McMahon's 5-yard touchdown pass and a 2-point conversion, toss separated by an onside kick and a touchdown run, cut the lead to 6 with 1:58 remaining. SMU could not run out the clock, and they had to punt. It was blocked, and BYU got the ball back at BYU's 40-yard line with 13 seconds left. McMahon's desperation third down pass was caught by Clay Brown in the end zone as the final gun sounded. giving the Cougars of BYU an unforgettable first ever bowl victory. Mother of God, 46-45, unbelievable. Also, 60 years ago in 1959, Celtics rookie Bill Russell made his first appearance on the Boston Gardens parquet floor. Russell's long-anticipated debut had been delayed by his performing with the U.S. Open Olympic basketball team, which had captured the gold medal in Melbourne. He would go on to win 5 league MVP awards and lead the Celtics to the title in his first year, beginning a dynasty that would raise 11 championship banners in 13 years to the rafters in Boston Garden. Bill Russell won 2 state championships in high school, 2 national championships in college, and 11 NFL championships. He is the winningest professional athlete of all time. Team sport, we're talking about team sport. So who is the second winningest pro athlete of all time? Come on, we all know his name. Think. Answer. Lawrence Peter Yogi Berra, who won 14 pennants and 11 World Series with the Yankees, plus 1-1 with the Mets as manager, till Christmas Eve. Friday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Mondays can be a big headache. Well, cheer up with Bottleneck's Little Neck Clam Special, $1.95 a dozen in melted butter.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Olympian Theater, located in Jim Thorpe, will be presenting the premiere of a new original show, As the Matzo Ball Turns, from January 13th through 15th. Tickets are $21.62 in advance or $26.50 at the door. And for more information, please call 484-687-3341 or email Sarah at laprincessaproductions.com. Next announcement, the Walk-In Art Center, located in Schuylkill Haven, be holding a Muhammad Ali tribute exhibit opening January 12th. The show date is Thursday, January 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. Admission is free, but donations are welcome, and light refreshments will be served. For more info, just call 570-732-3728. And finally, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive, be having a Pierogi and Halushki sale Friday, December 23rd from 10 a.m. to 5:30. Please call ahead to secure your order by calling 570-929-2179. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Richard C. Dvorak of Hazleton. Funeral is Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the parish of St. Cyril Methodius at the Church of St. Joseph. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Blanche D. Hilliard of Sugarloaf. Funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. in the Christ Evangelical Lutheran Church. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. George J. Vincent of Coaldale. Mass is Thursday at 11 a.m. in the St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church in Tamaqua. Friends may call Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Scrayback Parambo Funeral Home. And Victoria G. Bodle of Tresco. Arrangements will be announced by the Hazel Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Kathleen Hanlon of Gilberton. Kathleen, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
We have one more hip story coming your way tomorrow. I talked with some of the celebrities at Friday night's casino-style event about the World Series, so we'll have that. Until then, take it easy, everybody.